More of you.
What the fuck? So I need to go talk to him about the recipe, and then I'm assuming the guy with the mop would be Victor Clemens, but it might not be Victor Clemens based on the fact of there's a chance that Victor would have never shown up here.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages.
So loud.
A thing of legend
That
to
is
be
so
handed
loud.
down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us.
Avail yourself of my restroom at your leisure.
Spacer's choice devious shenanigans lying down. Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers.
Have a profitable day.
If you're here for Melquiades Alcantara, I'm afraid you're a mite bit late.
Oh no.
Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Did you know the deceased? Seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if you had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour?
Why does my character talk like, aren't all employees disgruntled? Don't all deals eventually go sour? Don't all successful business have rivals?
Oh, so you were just stopping by to ask about his secret innovation, the one that likely got him killed. Ah, just like on that show, Corporate Fixers for Hire. You're just like Rico Sockdolager in real life. Who does that make me? If you're after the recipe, you probably want to ask around at the bottom runner. Someone there might know who'd kill Melquiades for it. Go on. You're clear to saunter freely. But remember, taste more and feel less. Auntie Fizzo's Num Rum.
Credit where it's due. To me, as your chief executive, I've fostered a healthy, cutthroat rivalry between our top divisions. Jealousy, hard feelings, really stirring the pot.
Get you something?
Well, no.
I know one. Vallo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melquiades said she's meaner than a bag of raptidons. I'll miss his wed. Till next.
Item. Business is... We have positive business.
Where's comestibles? Where's comestibles? We're literally giving it away.
Close enough. Hey, didn't you hear me growl in a discouraging manner? The first testee ain't to be disturbed.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there for me or something.
As you wish. Retreating to hover at a respectful distance.
What?
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times.
That guy ain't got no limbs.
Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of fellow Auntie Cleo.
I thought he would have known Auntie Cleo a little
like
bit.
Auntie always says, anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely. She don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to. Really? Why, sure. I mean, guess I can't see the harm. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there to the bottom runger to talk.
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and our lives depended on it.
Every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine. But that
So while he's going over there, I'll deal with what's up here.
only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice.
Now, please,
or its subsidiary companies, and eating of said parasite involves Auntie's Choice and taking full responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy. Live, love.
what are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you even doing in my bar? Someone will be fired over this.
Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again.
And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this.
Sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file.
What? All this?
Furtive mixing of cocktails is simply how I relieve stress in a productive manner. It's a Raptidon bite, a unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything.
Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated? That will put posteriors in the seats. A blood sport without blood sounds like
5,000?
our tossball teams play for keeps. I witnessed no fewer than 6 critical.
As if I don't know how to scour a crime scene. Please.
No.
This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The best choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most VIP of the VIP. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray.
They forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment of body goals.
Ugh, whatever. You're frankly exhausting me with all your statements and questions. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow.
So I could either talk 5 of bet the corporate investigator would like to hear how you were caught like an amateur, or give me the recipe and plenty of bits. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Fine, you can have it. But I better not hear one squeak from excessive corporate malfeasance. Here you are, one lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Better than nature, because nature wants to kill you. Since then, our company has grown, evolved, consumed the first of many rivals. But that original goal. One of our goals. Yes, now we strive to spread
So now we just run over and talk to the old man, which I guess.
the galaxy, but we do so knowing you persist.
First Testy makes it seem like the first tester of her product, maybe?
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just conversate?
Limber up for a motivating lecture, employees. Just because your Auntie Cleo reached the top of the corporate ladder doesn't mean she can't resonate some bottom-rung relatability. Business is
Oh,
much
right, and I'd add that big talk is for big people who matter. So we don't talk about work matters or our day. Okay then. What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe?
Why, I was just watching the latest
Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that works? She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Newman Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject.
Huh. Her best test subject.
Guess that's why them guards call me the first testee. Hadn't occurred to me before. Auntie must have come up with it. Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's Chaw. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation, not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely. You think? I'd sure like to think so. Not that I'd want her to feel bad or sad or nothing. You got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
You ate food once? Is that so? Recall anything else about her of, I don't know, even greater import?
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. I'll sure try. You know, this is nice. Talking like this is much better than when the other person just ambles off like they never heard you.
Attention any and all no-getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the
Well, I haven't talked to her for, going on 40 years or thereabouts, I think. But, we were real tight when we were nubbins. When she approved my request for this role, I got a letter from her that said, dictated but not read at the end. Like she was talking right to me. Or at me, maybe.
Sanitation Manager, Doc. Next, we have Reginald Oswald in
cheers. There, I said that right? Then, you, imbibe?
Not what I mean when I encourage working on the go. Perhaps a strategic step backward to document index manager.
All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation or some such. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what. But that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though.
Long in the tooth and short on ideas. Then you agonized for weeks that your comment might get back to me. Anxiety gnawing at your guts. Good news. Your new role as intake
Sure. Is that a further reason people do it? Because I don't think it's for the taste.
Let's get almost slammed.
That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, you ever have this empty, falling feel? In your chest? Like that, I guess. I should sit down. Wait, am I sitting down? I'm standing. Somehow I still feel like wording more. Oh, okay. Sure, we can keep on, converserating. Just a bit, right? Well, what about?
Observation 9 would have allowed something super secret, damn.
I don't like to say much about that. I had to. For her, I only did it one time ever. I swear. I've never been good at lying. Just did it that once. The last day I saw Felicity, Auntie. Just the one time, to Felicity. She was all crying. Told me all the bad stuff she did. Needed somebody to say she weren't a bad person. So I said it. And now I wonder a lot if I am the bad person on account of that lie. So, maybe maybe I'm not good, but I'm less bad? Less bad is pretty good, I reckon. A less bad person might not need to feel bad a lot. Thanks. Well, guess I should get back to work. Important job and all. You know what? I haven't felt this springy inside since Fel and I worked the garbage pile on Argos. Like, less bad, maybe good even.
32 backs bench. They'd forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment. Body goals. Imagine the ad windfall.
Can't I just... Should just be able to TP over here. Oh. Toggle flashlight? That's a thing? Huh. Well, there's a dark planet that we'll be going to soon, so that'll be good to know for that.
Mister, any bits to spare? Working hard or hardly working?
Oh.
That's rhetorical.
I would have spared you a bit, but never gave me the option.
Look who it is. All finished?
Didn't make the drink or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait, there's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
What else? Can't even imagine possessing that degree of marketing acumen.
You could just tell people how to think and do things. Like to not constantly yell at you all the time for only just doing your job.
Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt, but he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such.
What?
Whatever that is.
They got him in the stockade?
Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay, we'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff.
So we're going to head to the head office tower, which should put me right at the tram station. Tremicular.
Any moment now.
Ventilating you.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear
Wonderful. More of
What the fuck? Oh my god, that is horrible.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you. I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the brig are required to taunt the prisoners, at least to the best of their abilities. We hope you've deeply enjoyed your visit to the brig by corporate compliance.
Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones. Why even have the T-zones then? Unsportsmanlike conduct isn't tolerated.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst.
He wants me to insult him? You'd be held back in an inmate education program. Damn.
That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation?
I was told to
Certainly
insult you
embraced
once.
it, though.
I'm required, so I
Respect
did
the
it.
flexibility and commitment. So, all right, I give up. What do you want?
I'm just like you. Until next time, look for me in the Platinum Executive Skybox above the line.
Yeah, well, we did stab her in the back first. Only routine business, though. To take it personal to the extent she did is, simply put, a serious breach in corporate decorum. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away.
Consumed the first of many rivals, but that original goal remains. One of our goals.
Appreciate the directness. A simple transaction. None of this self-determinism claptrap. Just two people haggling out a deal. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man, dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now.
Every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice. Yes, you heard that right.
You bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say.
How do you know it's the best price? Because
The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. Wonderful. That broadcast is gonna be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. Though I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Welcome to the brig by corporate compliance. What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it, and/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion.
Plus a wink and a smile.
All right. See that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked. Pleasure doing business at you.
Yeah. Feed each successive generation space.
So I guess with all the ads playing over and over again, I guess.
Tranicular, arriving.
Any moment now.
Maybe it'll do something like it'll override and like destroy it, so it just stops talking constantly throughout this whole area.
But because of its glorious efficacy, while the protectors decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want. Through your decision.
Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate plundership. This ill-conceived, off-brand take on an oligarchy. Say what you will of Spacer's Choice and the other corporations, but none of us ever put big ideas in people's heads. Yes. Is better than false hope. Right? I swear, everybody in this company thinks they're going to be somebody someday. It ain't gonna happen. Auntie Cleo's marketing you a bunch of wishful thinking who... The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Anti-Cleo's
that was something.
to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship.
I guess it's just because I officially like came through here in a different area, different fashion.
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons, I have whatever size weaponry you need to make all your problems past tense.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now. You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. And we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such. What I had to say was more important. People here needed to hear how bad they've been bamboozled by that self-determinism claptrap. The rest is going to come out eventually anyway. After that, we can all go back to exploiting each other honestly. No thanks. Once Spacer's Choice is back in control, I'll be running this place in no time.
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assumed that was your doing. Wait! What?
Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, you know, contextually. What do all of you think? Are you feeling reassured here? Not sure I am.
I was, but now your lack of certitude has got me starting to worry. That's exactly what the corporate assassins in the Aetherwave serials say before they terminate someone.
What?
In an indifferent display of artful treachery.
Simmer down now. That was just a fictional representation, despite being realistically well-researched. I'm reasonably sure it's wholly inapplicable to our present circumstances. We accept your terms. Consider this final payment for services rendered.
$2,500.
Never speak about this to anyone.
Oh, you sounded just like an upper middle manager right then, Twombly. Good job.
Forbidden secrets completed.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare?
No. So it says da, 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 da. Yeah, breaking the strike is on a totally different planet. I'm guessing Ruth is probably on the other side, maybe. On the order. Yeah, break the strike, but that's on Praetor, and then... Yeah, Ruth is gonna be... Alright, so we've basically done everything we needed to here. Unfortunately, I don't have access, or at least I don't think I do. Yeah, no. I don't have access to get to the other places, but we can do that by going here and solving the situation with the strike. But first, we're going to go to Cloister and figure out some of that stuff there. Because I don't want to go to Praetor just because there's Protectorate and it's got other stuff. But my guess is once I get the Order and Auntie's Choice on my side, then we both go into the stronghold at the Protectorate have and we just take it, you know? Alright, so when we come back, we're going to be going right into the Cloister to see what it has to offer, and most importantly, to see if we can get the head of the Order of the Ascent to help us out in our endeavors. But we're going to be doing all that in the next one, and I hope to see you then. Peace.